Alright, starting a new project this morning. I am sitting here in the 250 and we're going to do a little bit of cleanup work on the farm, and really the only reason we have the 250 here is because of this tree stump. That's a 54-inch bucket, and as you can tell, the base of the stump is bigger than a 54-inch bucket. So the machine was free, so not too far away. We decided we'd just go ahead and bring it here and make life easier, because I don't think the 160 would have picked that stump up. So digging this stump up on a tree that died. Got some trees down there that are dead, gonna push over. If anybody remembers, probably 6 years ago, I dug that little pond right there, and it's all nice and overgrown now, but just a little small farm pond. Wanna go over there and clean up some trees behind it. And we got to fix the overflow on it, because whoever mowed around it with a sidearm mower run over the drain pipe and chopped the end of it off. So that's why the water's a little lower than it should be. So let's see if I can get this stump dug up and track down there to the woods, and I'll show you a little bit more. So I'm getting dug around this stump here. I don't think it's going to be as bad as what everybody's thinking. It was a red oak, I think, so the roots don't go down that deep, and it was dead, so hopefully most of the little small roots around it are rotten and broke loose. Thinking once I get dug right here, and then, I mean, it's already starting to wiggle. I'm about fried over right now. I figured it, everybody kind of figured it would take a little while to dig this up, but it's not going to be that bad. Get a couple of these big roots on this side broke loose. If I keep them sliding, I bet it'll roll up right on inside the hole. Trying to separate roots and dirt out a little bit. Not backfilling with a big pile of roots. Yeah, there's going to be a few left, but not a tremendous pile of roots like that. That way it doesn't settle. A little wad of roots right there, like so. Let's see if it'll flip over now. Put her on max power. Oh, here we go. Sinking. So bad, but for some reason this track keeps sinking down in the mud. So, all else fails, drive over here, away from that spot. I'll dig out just a little bit right here. I think there's a big root somewhere in there holding. There she goes. One big free stump. That's a big stump. you of a picture. Let's go take a picture. Alright, now let's flip it back over and rake some dirt off the roots. If I can get it flipped over. Hollow right there. Break all these dirt and roots off, all the dirt and roots. That way, should be able to carry it pretty easy then. If I don't have 5 tons worth of dirt stuck to it. Broke in half. Well, that's a good sign. At least I can tote that now as I'm falling down the hill. And I'll just take what's left here, shake it off, and then go ahead and put all this mud back in the hole. That's what I got now. It's mud. Pieces. I'm going to grab it with the excavator, take it down there to behind that pond dam. Got a few more roots right here, grab out. Got the skid steer too, so I might just grab this stuff with the grapple. Smaller roots and stuff, so I don't have to track this. I don't know. We'll see. See how bad the initial drive down there tears up the ground. Track over it and pack it down a little bit, so when they do mow this or harvest it next year, if they plant anything, the tractor doesn't disappear. Get buried. pack it down. If it's not too muddy, it might rut up more than it packs. track it down there and come back, get the rest of this. I'll probably get most of it. 2 grapplefuls. Then I can slick this up a little nicer. Put a checklist on the big stump. Let's see if I can grab this easily, like so. It's still heavy though. Let's see how bad it's gonna fire this up. Pretty bad. Damn. I'll just have to pat it down, I guess. There we go. Not too bad now. Alright, I'm gonna track them down here and come back and get the rest of it. What stump? No stump here. Oh, we can grab that one last little bit right there with the skid steer when I bring it down here. But this is the 3rd grappleful. I have made every grappleful count. Let's track it down here and I'll show you the little pond. Tim's working up there with the mini. I'm gonna clean out all those little trees around the barns and garage there. It's been grown for a long time, so he's up there carefully pulling all the vines and bushes out from around the barn. Looks like it's cleaning up pretty nice. A little more delicate with the mini versus this massive thing. Can be done though. It can be done. So here is the little farm pond we did probably about 6 years ago. And somewhere, it's just a little 6-inch overflow, nothing major. It's just this little bit of runoff right here. Oh, there it is. Somebody, whoever was mowing, run over the drain pipe with the mower. No big deal. I can cut that off and glue on another one. No biggie at all. There's that stump. I know it's always hard to put stuff into perspective. That's how big everything is, but big tree stump. But we had the machine here to do it. So now I got to push down that big dead tree. I'll probably just set the camera up on this stump. That should be interesting when it falls. And we had a tornado come through. Oh, when did it come through? Last year, I think. That looks like that's fallen since. We've had 2. I can't remember which one did it. But I think it destroyed this tree. That's why she had it cut down. And I'm going to take and clean all this up and just pile it up over there into the woods. So I'll set the camera up on that big stump and go push down that big, dangerous dead tree. Alright, we got a big, dead, dangerous tree right here. Knock this little stuff down. Hanging over. And I'm going to gingerly push that over. Gingerly. And this is the property line. I think the tree's on the neighbors, but we're in the country, everybody's friendly. I don't think they'll mind. With that, grab the hose. Let's get rid of you, bad branch. Alright. Let's see what's going to happen now. Damn, that's a big one. Got to be easy on these because if you push too hard, the top will break out, fall back on you. Bada bing, bada boom. Ain't nothing but a thing though. love this machine. It's got so much power. Like the other stuff, you'd have to come out here and cut this tree up. Nope, not with a 250. Just grab it, break it in half. Yes, some bucket teeth are on the way. As much as they cost, we try to get all the hours we can out of them. It's probably like $1,200 for a set of bucket teeth on this thing, so unless they start to wear through, there's really no need to replace them other than just having new bucket teeth, I guess. To the back and forget about it. I'll be back. This big old stump disappear off into the woods. If I can pick it up. Come on. You can do it. Power mode. That's a big stump. Good thing I don't have to put that in the dump truck. Alright, let's knock any trees down, and I guess that's good enough right there. Where it's going to stay. That's going to take a little while to rot there. But it'll get covered up in weeds and you won't see it in a couple years. I'll grab what's left of these roots and take them down there as well. Then we're going to go clean up around the other pond. Be back with you in a little bit. Alright, that big old tree's cleaned up that broke off. Got everything shoved back there in the corner. And that big dead tree just over the property line pushed down so it can't fall back this way. Alright, let's go down to the other pond where majority of the work will be done. The next project is this little farm pond down here. I'm going to go around here and clean up all the trees around it where it's all overgrown, and we'll redress up the banks. That way it can be mowed and maintained, because right now they can't even enjoy it by fishing because all those little trees are growing around it. So I'm going to rip all those out, clean that up, and there's a ditch right here. Going to regrade that once it dries out a little bit. The water's still flowing out now, but I'm going to take that tree out and pretty much just clean up this ditch right here and make it look nice. As you can see, the water from the rain last night still flowing down through there. Alright, let's start knocking some of these trees down around the pond. Come down here to the dam. That way I can kind of start clearing, and I made a spot over here in the woods to put all this mess so that when I knock stuff down I can take it over there and start piling it in the woods and getting rid of it pretty much. So I'm actually going to grab this little bit because I already have a pile at the edge of the tree line. We'll grab it and track that over into the woods so that when I grab that big tree, walk it straight back here. Just taking everything and just shoving it back here, kind of out of sight, out of mind here. It'll rot down. Out in the water, most of the time branches break off and then they're sticking up out of the water and it looks horrible. At least it does to me, so that's why I don't push trees out in ponds unless it's absolutely necessary. That one's still not gonna, maybe I'll break it off. Don't try this at home. That looked like a windshield getter. Now I can just do that right there. The tree fell over. grade the edge of the pond out. That way, whoever's been doing the mowing can run the mower right up there to the water's edge, and like I said, even with the side boom mower, run around there and keep everything mowed down so that these trees will start growing back. That's just how nature is. You got all those roots still in the ground, and there's absolutely no way to get them all out unless you want to spray, kill everything. But still, if you don't mow it, stuff will grow back. That's how nature reclaims itself. Grab that branch. I don't think this pond is dirty. Grab these few branches out of the water just so it makes it look nicer. There we go. Grab this mess, take it to the woods, and repeat. Alright, so I'm going across the pond dam now. Here, I'll spin real quick, you can see. We got that whole entire side there cleared. And Tim's working over there on some of those little saplings over there. It's a little easier for him to pluck them out with the mini versus this big thing. But coming through here now, grabbing all these bushes and trees out in the water. Make a pile right here. Let's see, where was that overflow? Over there. Make sure I don't grab it. That wouldn't be good to rip the standpipe out of the pond. Not paying attention. Grab all these little branches while I'm right here. Try not to get too much water. That way it doesn't make this any muddier than it already is. How deep this thing is? Yeah, 4 feet. only got that little 4-inch drain pipe. And considering how it's 6 inches low with all the rain we've had, it probably tells me this thing's leaking somewhere. All the rain we've had. One would think, unless there's just not enough runoff going into it. It's a nice little spot for a pond though. Sticking out of the water. I think it looks horrible. Got all those pulled out. Probably grab this and track this down here to the spot where I'm dumping it. Get 2 or 3 grapples and I'll just track it back down in there. Pile it up. Backwards we go. Right here, and then when I spin, I can track it right up in there. Alright, I'm going to carry on across. So made really good progress on this today. We got everything done up there and the pond cleared around. Started off on that side and worked the way around with the 250 here in the Mini. Just cleaning up all these little saplings around the edge. Both sides. There's a few bigger trees in here just to get everything up, cleaned up nice and neat. And hopefully it'll wind will blow a little bit tonight and dry this out. Coming with the skid steer and just lightly grade over this. And once the grass grows back in, I think it'll be a whole lot easier to maintain as far as being able to pretty much mow up to the edge and then have that side mower run right down the edge of the pond and mow up to the water, and that'll finish mowing over any of those little roots and little saplings sticking up. But for the most part, all that is pretty well done. Just took it and shove it in the woods down here. It'll rot down over time.